What up, my fellow soldiers in Christ? It's your girl, Melinda Michelle, the author of the Chronicles of Warfare and your spiritual warfare strategist. Just want to stop by and give you guys a quick tip. 2019 is starting off popping, jumping. Every person that I know is out here kingdom grinding, trying to do the doggone thing, but it gets overwhelming and frustrating sometimes. So I was reminded about a time about 4 years ago when I was really tripping, like a full-on spiritual tantrum. Like, deaths was piling up, due dates. It was all kind of crazy stuff going on in my life. Overwhelming stress, anxiety. I remember I called my best friend going off. I think I even cried, which is something I rarely do. So I was just done, overwhelmed. Um, she sent me an email the next day. She didn't even call me. She was like, listen, you were tripping yesterday, so I had to pray for you. And God said you needed to be still. You need to be still. Don't go nowhere. Don't talk to nobody. No music, no TV for the rest of the day. Just be still and listen because you need to hear from God. I was like, okay, that's weird. Um, so it was about noon that day. So it ended up being about 12 hours. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep twice. I can't remember whether or not I ate. I probably did. I don't recall fasting or anything like that. But at some time during the 12 hours, and it was probably about the halfway through, so about 6 hours in, I literally heard it in my head. On Mondays, work on this. On Tuesdays, work on this. On Wednesdays, work on this. Thursdays, work on this. On Fridays, take personal time. Saturdays, domestic work. You can work or hang out. And on Sundays, do this. So I was like, wow. Now, mind you, that ain't have nothing to do with the stuff that really had me anxious. It was just something else that was adding on to it. So he didn't address the issue that I had. I think he was trying to get me busy work, so I would sit down and be quiet while he was working everything else out, which he did 3 months later. But I took that advice straight from the Holy Spirit of God, and every day that's what I worked on. I had finished my deadlines, no issues, had time to read books, hang out with friends, and all of that stuff. So it wasn't overwhelming. So I'll say this. Ask the Holy Spirit to organize your life. Like, you have me doing all this kingdom work, Lord. You're giving me all these ideas to do. Now show me how to make time to do it. He will. Remember, we're consulting God in 2019. All right. As always, it's real in these spiritual streets. Go fight, but most importantly, win. I'll holler at you.